what you're looking at isn't some alien world. This is here, on planet Earth. Extending beyond depths of 3,000 meters, the deep sea makes up half the ocean. Though it is a place we hardly know and almost never see, it is in fact the largest habitable space for life on Earth. And yet, with just over 20% of the seafloor mapped in any detail, only a tiny fraction of this incredible environment has been explored and studied.
Passionate, dynamic short about deep sea exploration. I love the narrator's compelling voice, who gives out interesting stats regarding the ocean, how much more remains to be explored, and climate change's effect on the creatures of the sea, some we haven't even discovered yet. The film gives you a bird's eye view of all the amazing technology that has been created over many years to explore these oceans. It's absolutely fascinating to see the footage of these sea creatures in such a wide range of colors and shapes. I like the gentle soundtrack that doesn't overwhelm the narration, but gives the film a dramatic feel and pace. I hated to see the garbage in the ocean, but I am encouraged by the film. It seems like there's a lot scientists can still do to protect this amazing ecosystem. Wonderful film.
A really great documentary in a sense that I like the focus of it being mostly underwater and just kind of seeing how this expedition went along. And something that I really enjoyed about this one was the fact that they integrated technology a lot into explaining what they were doing and why they were doing certain things. And it was just really interesting to kind of wrap my head around the fact that there were still so many species that are undiscovered simply because we didn't have the technology we had back in the day to do it and to see the smaller organisms and all of that. So it was really interesting to kind of see how technology changing has changed the way that we discover new things. So overall, I thought it was just really fun to watch. There was a lot of really close-up shots of creatures and all that fun things where it's different, where it's not just a fish anymore, you know? So overall, really great job. I really enjoyed
Another
it.
fantastic doc that shows the work being done to explore the sea in a way that we've never been able to quite before. But what's great about this piece is how it goes into detail about what those discoveries could mean for humankind. They can help develop medicine, as pointed out in this. It helped with developing one of the COVID vaccines, this kind of exploration. It helps us understand better just the sea's ecosystem in itself, which is just great for an expansion of knowledge. And it also helps us understand the stakes better in why we're fighting against climate change, because as we see these depths that we've never seen before and we see these creatures we've never seen before, we also see how they're being impacted by what we're contributing to the world, which is not often a very good thing. So much is learned in just the a little over 11 minutes that we have here, and so much must continue to be learned by continuing these kind of deep sea explorations.
In this one, we get to see lots of incredible footage from deep sea exploration. I was particularly interested to see the instruments they use for identifying creatures and exploring them and understanding their dynamics and how they are intertwined in this very carefully created ecosystem. Even if it's just super cold or extremely heating conditions, there are species that can thrive there. So it is interesting to have scientists devoted to understanding this, and these films are just so educational. I love watching them. It is a great film.
Oh my goodness. Dazzling cinematography. It just captured the wonders of the deep sea, those mysterious and puzzling creatures underneath the surface and that lurk beneath. I thought it was great storytelling. It had excellent transitions throughout to make some nice parallels, nice collaging effect. The music, it was really lush and grand as the images that we were treated to. And that running theme of interconnectedness, I thought was really well told. it permeated the piece for me in that underlying understanding of what we can do to help our world and how we can be stewards of the land, and how we should, because look how magical it is. And there's so much left to be explored.
Incredible photography. Beautiful, beautiful. All this really bright, colored, deep underwater photography with these robots and cameras. Really extraordinary. Pretty cool. Talking, I find this topic fascinating about, this untapped world that is so deep in the oceans. And it sounds like, people are tapping into that. It was really interesting. And then near the end of this 11-minute film, it kind of became a bit of a fundraiser. And that was a little weird. But that's fine. I guess you got to do what you got to do. So as a engaging film, it was pretty good there.
Another stunning film from the Schmidt Institute. It's just gorgeous. I felt once again, I'll say, I really would have liked to see this on a big screen, because I have the impression it would feel like just being in the most beautiful aquarium, just great images, and stuff that we don't get to see because it's from the deep sea, and just so much diversity down there. It's just fascinating. I thought there was a good job of presenting the images, great videography, good editing, great narration. Just like I thought that the writing kept things moving. A very simple and clear explanation of what we were looking at, and provided a good dose of education to go with the visual entertainment that we were exposed to in this film.